Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to continue the explanation part of our lesson chapter number 4, Eating Healthy with Gunduram. Okay, in our previous video number 16 and 17, I explained you means maximum part of the chapter we have covered already. But now it is the last part of our remaining story. So let's continue. Just take your book and keep one pencil ready with you, okay, so that we can underline the hard words. So come on page number 35. On page number 35, up to here means up to second or third paragraph, 1, 2 and 3, up to third paragraph we had completed the story, and this is the third part of the explanation. Okay, so up to here we had seen that now Shakambari, the goddess of the garden, she was vanished. Vanished means suddenly she disappeared because her work was over. She had helped our friend Gunduram and all vegetables. They were talking to Gunduram. They have advised some good advices to Gunduram, and now it's turn to say goodbye. So she said goodbye to Gunduram. Now what happened? Did Gunduram change himself or not? Let's see. Now she vanished, she said goodbye and she vanished, disappeared. Now on this paragraph, come up to here, Gunduram. Gundu looked around. Gundu looked around and realized that the vegetable pages had all fallen silent. As soon as the radiant lady, the goddess of the garden, the Shakambari Devi, she disappeared. Just after that, when he looked around, all the plants and all the fruits and vegetables which were talking to Gunduram, now they fell silent. Now they are not talking, not speaking. It was just because of the blessings of the goddess. Now when she disappeared, all magical powers also disappeared. But he knew that he was no longer alone in the garden. Yes, now every vegetable and every fruit, they became silent, but he realized himself in his heart that he was no longer alone, because these all vegetables and fruits were now his friends. From that day, means after that day, Gundu knew that the veggies and fruits were his best friends. Now who were the best friends? The veggies. Veggies means vegetables and fruits. Now they became best friends of Gunduram, and he made up his mind. Made up his mind means he set his mind. He decided something. He made up his mind to eat well. What he made up in his mind? He decided that now always he will eat well and good things, not wrong things, not junk foods. He will eat only fruits and vegetables. Okay, in this paragraph, there is no any hard word to remember. Okay, let's come to the next paragraph. From then on means after that time. From then on, much to everyone's surprise. Now after that day, everybody was surprised. Why they were surprised? Let's see. Everyone's surprise, Gundu began to enjoy vegetables in all forms. Now everybody in the house were mother, father, friends, brother, sister, everyone was surprised to see that Gunduram now Gunduram started enjoying to eat fruits and vegetables, because earlier or in previous days he was not enjoying to eat the good fruits and vegetables. Now he was enjoying. So everybody was very surprised. So Gundu began to enjoy vegetables in all forms. In all forms means whether they are boiled, baked, curried and raw. Raw means unripe, kacha, unboiled, uncooked. That is called raw, kacha. So in all forms he started eating, because some vegetables are also can be eaten raw without cooking, just like tomatoes, you can eat directly. Okay, cucumbers, there are so many vegetables which you can eat directly without cooking. So he started eating in salad, in curry form, in baked form, whether they are baked in oven or they are boiled in water, but he was not eating fried, because when you fry some vegetables, it loses its so many good nutrients in the oil, boiling oil. So don't eat fried ones. He of course still enjoyed chips and chocolates. Now still he was enjoying chips and chocolates like all his friends, because all other friends are also enjoying chocolates, chips. So he had not given up fully, but in little quantity. But he ate them less than before, because before earlier he was eating so much chocolates and chips. Now he had controlled himself and he had minimized the amount of the chocolates and chips. So any hard word? Surprise. I think you know the spelling of surprise, chocolates, joy. These are all simple spellings which you already know. Soon he became healthy and strong. You can see in the picture. Now he is looking so healthy, so fit. Okay. So he became healthy and strong, both mentally means brain wise. His mind is also now became good. So both mentally and physically. Physically means related to your body, that is your physique. So he was healthy and strong both mentally and physically, just by eating right things, because these fruits and vegetables, when you consume these things, they are very healthy. They develop your mind power, your memory power, they develop your brain, and as well as make your body so strengthy, okay, so powerful. So if you want to become healthy mentally as well as physically fit, so you should also start eating good things in a right way. So that is the lesson which we learn from this chapter, from this story. Who is the writer of this story? Radhika Krishna Kumar. Radhika Krishna Kumar. Name of the writer, name of the author is written here. Now what is the word meaning here? Cheery. Cheery means happy. Now how many word meanings do we found in this chapter? Let's count from the beginning. First page we have one word meaning, gorging, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the next page, 7, 8 and 9. 9 word meanings we are given in this chapter. So what you will do now? course, this is your task to draw a table. Okay. First you put this heading, chapter number 4, eating healthy with Gunduram. Then the first thing you will write on the starting of the page of this chapter, you will, after this heading, you will write word meanings. Just you have written in the first chapter, in the second chapter. Third chapter is deleted from your syllabus, so no need to write third chapter. So directly we are coming to fourth chapter. So start with fourth chapter word meaning. First thing you will write is word meaning. Now in word meanings, these are 9 word meanings. So I had already explained you how to make a table of word meanings. Serial number, then second column for words, less space for words, then more space, large space for meanings. So like that, in your first chapter, in your second chapter, as you have done already, you will also do here. Okay, that is your task. Then dictation word, these all hard words which we have already underlined with the pencils, that we will learn the spellings and pronunciation in the next video. But now what we are doing, come to page number 36. Let's discuss these things, this exercise. Okay, come on page number 36. Reading comprehension. Now if we have read this chapter, now if you have gone through this chapter at least 5 times, how many times you will read this chapter? At least 5 times, everybody, and loudly, not in your mind, loudly. Okay, read all the words, okay, all the lines, word to word, line to line, and you should know the meaning of each and every line. When you memorize the full chapter, then any question, any extra question could be asked from inside the chapters. So you will be able to answer the questions. Suddenly, if any new question is asked to you, if you remember the story, you have the answer. So at least 5 times you will read this chapter, you will memorize that who said these things to whom, everything, and what was the answer of what was the response of that listener to the speaker. So that things you need to memorize. Now come to the exercise A on page number 36. Gunduram, fill in the blanks. We are provided with some blank space. So on the basis of our memory that we have read that chapter, so after reading this chapter, if you memorize this chapter, so we need to fulfill these blanks. Gunduram lived in a beautiful house surrounded by fields of green, blank and juicy blank. If you remember that this line is written in the first paragraph, in the starting of your chapter, this is the starting of your chapter. Here you will find in the first 2-3 lines the answer, and you should memorize also. So Gunduram was a young boy who loved eating. He lived in a beautiful house surrounded by fields of green vegetables and juicy fruits. So you need to fill here. You will fill with pencil in the book, and then you will write this or note down this in your notebook, CW notebook. But first thing you will note down word meanings. Second thing you will note down dictation words, which we are going to take in the next lecture. So after that you will note down these fill in the blanks. I will give you a short screenshots of these pages, then only you will write in the CW notebook. We are just discussing here, okay, in this video. After second number, after eating unhealthy food, after eating unhealthy food, Gunduram started feeling what? What he started feeling? So, if you search in the chapter here, page number 33, first line. Soon Gundu started feeling unwell. Unwell. He was not feeling so easy. He was feeling uneasy, unwell. Gunduram started feeling unwell. He became blank and grew blank. Same thing. He became sluggish. Sluggish means slow, lazy. He became sluggish and grew obese. Obese means fatty, overweight. He became very, very fatty. So, second is also done. Third, Shakambari was blank in color and wore means W-O-R-E. Wore means पहने हुए थी. Wore, wear, W-E-A-R. Wear means पहनना. And wore is the past tense. पहना था. She wore clothes and jewels. Jewels means the jewelries, ornaments which she was wearing on her body. So, clothes and jewels made of blank and blank. So, that you will find here on page number 33. Here, in these lines you will find. So, Shakambari was in color. So, Shakambari was green in color and wore clothes and jewels made of vegetables and fruits. So, the missing words you can find from there and you can fill here with pencil in the book. Fourth, with the help of blank, comma, Gunduram could hear. Now, Gunduram could hear the blank talk. Again, come to the same page number 33. Page number 34, next page, first line. 34 page number, first line. With my blessings, you will be able to hear these friends talk for some time, for little time. So now what were the missing words? With the help of my blessings. Where it is written? With the help of my blessings or Shakambari's blessings, Gunduram could hear what he could hear. Could hear these friends talk. Could hear friends talk or fruits and vegetables talk with the help of blessings or Shakambari's blessings. Gunduram could hear the fruits and veggies talk. You can write by yourself also. You can make by yourself also. By eating right things, Gunduram became healthy and both physically and blank. So that you will find in the last paragraph of this chapter on page number 35. Last line. He became healthy and strong both mentally and physically. Okay, you can write here, by eating right, Gunduram became healthy and strong. Healthy and strong, both physically and mentally. Okay, so like that you will fill in the blank. So first you will note down what word meanings, then second dictation words, which we are discussing in the next chapter, next video. Then third thing you will note down, please fill in the blanks in CW. Then we will come to the fourth point, and it is very important exercise. Answer these questions. So let's discuss first what are the question answers. Then I will give you the written notes. Okay. Then after written notes, I will give you one task to find out some extra questions from this chapter. But if you read this chapter at least 5 times, then only you can make the extra questions by your mind. If you are mentally strong, you will prepare the question answers. Okay. So answer these questions. What is the first question? What did Gunduram love to eat? If you remember, in the very beginning of this chapter, it is given that what were the things he loved to eat. So here on page number 32, however, Gundu loved gorging on French fries, chocolates, ice cream, samosas, cutlets and other delicious but unhealthy food. Okay, these are delicious, tasty but unhealthy food. So these are the things on which he always gorge on. So this is the answer. Second, why did Gunduram not like to play any sport? You know, he did not like to go outside and play with the friends. He didn't even like any sport. But why? What is the reason he didn't like the sports to play? So that answer you will also find in the chapter. On page number 33, first paragraph, if you see there, you can find the answer. Since he had low stamina. Why? Because he had low stamina. Low stamina means less energy. He only stayed indoors and refused to go outdoor. He always wanted to stay inside the house. He did not want to go outside the house. So what is the reason? Because he had low stamina. Okay, that is the reason. Some more reason you can also add, just like he was feeling unwell, he became sluggish and grew obese, and since he had low stamina, he did not want to go outside to play any sport. So that things you can also add to make your answer long. It's upon you. Question number 3. Who did Gunduram meet when his mother sent him outside? Sent means bhej diya. Who sent Gunduram outside? His mother. So when his mother sent Gunduram outside, whom did he meet? Meet means mila. Kisse mila? Who did Gunduram meet when he gone outside the home? You know the answer. He met Shakambari. He met Shakambari, the goddess of the gardens, when his mother sent him outside. Means half of the sentence you can take from the question itself to complete your answer. Okay, so half lines you can take from the question itself. Who did Gunduram meet when his mother sent him outside? Gunduram met Shakambari, comma, the goddess of the garden, comma, when his mother sent him outside. Okay, this is the easy way to make the answers. Question number 4. Which of Shakambari's friends? Now, who were the Shakambari's friends, other friends than Gunduram? All vegetables and all fruits. They were the friends of Shakambari. But there were tomato, pumpkin, potato and many more fruits and vegetables were there. But out of these friends, which of Shakambari's friend did Gunduram speak to in the garden first? When I was explaining you the chapter, that time I told you remember this, that this could be a question, that whom did he meet in the garden first? So out of tomato, potato, pumpkin and all other vegetables and fruits, whom did he speak first? Did you remember? Yes, tomatoes. First they walked through the tomato page where tomato wished him or greet him. Hello Gundu. Do you remember? Read the chapter again. Okay. So you can make the answer that Gunduram spoke. Speak is the first form, present form. Spoke means past form. Bola tha. So Gunduram spoke to tomatoes first in the garden, or in the garden first. That you can make by yourself. Why did Gunduram feel bad after speaking to the potatoes? Now, he was very excited after talking with tomatoes, but after talking with potatoes, he felt bad. Why did he feel bad? What was the reason that he was feeling bad? So that is a long answer type question, that Gunduram felt bad after speaking to the potatoes because potatoes told him that when they are fried in the oil, they lose their good nutrients in the boiling oil, and that is the wrong way to eat potatoes. We have very good minerals in us, but when you eat us after frying, are all good things, we lose them. And if you are eating us after frying, that you are losing the good things in us. So that's why he was feeling very bad, that up to this day I always used to eat lot of potatoes in my life, but I have all eaten in a wrong way after frying them. So I could not get the good things in potatoes in my body. So that's why he was regretting. Pachta raha tha. He was regretting that I have eaten all the potatoes in the wrong way. That's why he was feeling unhappy. Question number 6. What lesson did Gunduram learn from his outing in the garden? Now, what is outing? Outing means when you go outside and visit some place, that is called outing. Just like picnic. When you go in picnic, that is your outing. Sometimes you usually go with your parents. You force your parents, just come on parents, mummy, papa, just we go for outing, for a long drive or any other place, in the market or in any garden. So that is called outing. out of house. So what lesson did Gunduram learn from his outing in the garden? So now this is, you know better that what is the lesson of this, what is the moral of this chapter. So if you think, if you see the last lines of the chapter, you will realize that what is the lesson. The last 2-3 paragraphs that Gundu looked around, From that day, Gundu knew that the veggies and the fruits were his best friends and he made up his mind to eat well. Okay, up to here you don't find the answer. Now come to the next paragraph. From then on, much to everyone's surprise, Gundu began to eat, to enjoy vegetables in all forms. That is the lesson he learned. Gundu began to, you can start from here. Gundu, okay, page number 35. Gundu began to enjoy vegetables in all forms, boiled, baked, curried and raw. He started eating all forms. He still enjoyed chips and chocolates, but like all the other friends, but he ate them less than before. Now he minimized the quantity. Means earlier he was eating chocolates daily, but now he minimized the quantity. Means once in a week he has started, means keep on starting chocolates, but once in a week, and that is also a small chocolate, not a big one. Okay, chips, once a week he can enjoy chips, but not daily. Okay. Soon he became healthy and strong, both mentally and physically. So that moral, that lesson, what he learned from this story or from his outing in the garden, you can make this answer by your own mind, in your words. Now the C, question number C, reference to the context type questions. Means one or two lines are given from the chapter and some questions based on that line is asked. Read these lines from the story and answer the questions that follow. So first line is given here that did you know that I have countless vitamins in me? Did you know that? Did you know? आपको पता है that I have countless vitamins in me. Countless means you cannot count. Many vitamins in me. Now, who said this line? So, if you remember or if you go back to the chapter, you can see here on page number 34. If you have a countless vitamins. Who said these? Gundu heard the potatoes speak. Hi Gundu, they called out. Everyone loves pumpkins. So, goodbye. Then no bad fat. Yes. On page number 35, you will find the answer. Means this line in the very first line. Did you know that I have countless vitamins in me? Now, who is the speaker? Pumpkin. Pumpkin was the speaker and Gunduram was the listener. So, let's see the question answers. Who said these words and to whom? As you can see in the picture, Pumpkin said these words to Gunduram. Okay. Question number B. What made the speaker? Speaker means who is the speaker? Who is speaking? Pumpkin. So pumpkin is the speaker. What made the speaker say these words? What made means why he said these words. What is the reason that speaker, the pumpkin, said these words to Gundu? What was the reason that he said these words to Gundu? Why he said these words? Because you can see here, because Gunduram was very fatty, he grew obese. So that's why, that is the reason pumpkin advised him to eat pumpkins, because my juice cleans the stomachs and throw out the bad fat. That is the reason why pumpkin suggested him to eat pumpkins, because pumpkin saw that Gunduram grew obese. So that is the solution of his main problem. What made the speaker say these words? Since Gunduram was so obese, so by seeing him, he advised that you should eat pumpkins and you should drink the juice so that your stomach will be clean and bad fat will go away. Okay. So question number C. Use the word countless in a sentence of your own. Your own means आपका खुद से कोई एक sentence बनाइए. You should make one sentence by your own, any sentence, but you should use this word countless. Countless means many. You cannot count in a very large amount, very large number. Just like we have countless hair on our head. So many numbers. Okay. We can see countless stars in the sky during night time. Okay, in the night you can see countless stars are there. So that type you can make any sentence in your own. Now, second line on page number 37. Turn the page. One more is given. I have to go now. I have to go now and help the adult children like you. Now, who said this line? I have to go now. Remember? Yes. Shakambari Devi, goddess of garden. She said that I have to go now and I have to help the other children like you, Gunduram. So, question. Who said these words and to whom? Means who is the speaker, and who is the listener. So, you can say that Shakambari said these words to Gunduram. How had the speaker means bolne wala. So, who is the speaker? Shakambari Devi. So, how had the speaker helped the listener? Means how Shakambari Devi, she helped Gunduram. How? She helped, or Shakambari helped Gunduram by giving her blessing to Gunduram. Because she gave the blessings to Gunduram. So, with the help of her blessing, he was able to talk with fruits and vegetables for short time. So, that's how she helped Gunduram. Okay. What advice did the speaker give the listener before leaving? Leaving means chale jana, and before leaving means जाने से पहले, before departing. What advice did the speaker? Speaker means Shakambari. What advice did the Shakambari give the listener? Give the listener means Gunduram. So, what advice before leaving? Before leaving means उससे बिछड़ने से पहले. So, before leaving Gunduram, what advice Shakambari given to Gunduram? So, you can see in the last lines here in this paragraph on page number 35. You can see in this paragraph What was the lesson? What was the thing she said? I have to go now and help the other children like you. Then remember to keep enjoying your friends from the fields. Keep enjoying means keep eating your friends. Remember to keep eating your friends from the fields. And if you remember their words and eat all the right kinds of food, you will soon be a healthy and happy. That was the words or advice. It was given by Shakambari to Gunduram. So you can make the answer and I will give you in the written. All the correct answers I will provide you in the written form. Then only you will write in the fair CW notebook. You can also discuss these things with your parents or your friends from your reading of story. This is after reading this story, say how fruits and vegetables can keep us healthy. You can write one paragraph that how the vegetables and fruits are helpful to keeping our body and brain healthy. You can write a paragraph and you can discuss with your parents or your elder brother and sisters. Okay, so that is for you. Have you ever realized how eating junk food can make a person sluggish and lethargic? Sluggish and lethargic, lazy. Have you ever realized? Now, have you realized that how eating junk food can make a person slow, lazy? Do you realize? Do you agree with the author? Who is the author? Radhika Krishna Kumar. So she is the author. She has written this story. So do you agree with the author of the story that eating healthy can contribute to a better life? Do you agree with the author, the writer of this story? Yes, I am totally agree that if we eat right things in a right way, then it can be beneficial for leading a healthy life, better life. So that is all from my side, and that is the end of this video, this lecture number 18. Now in lecture number 19 we will continue with the dictation word, but up to here what you can do now, you can start writing word meanings. These 9 words are given in the chapter. So first make a table, draw a table and write these 9 words. Okay, words you can write with the black ink pen, and the meanings you can write with the blue ink pen. That looks good, and write with a neat and clean handwriting. Okay, now take care. Goodbye.